And we're back to the Blaand 2023. So today we're going to rack this, take a gravity reading and see how done it actually is, and hopefully bottle, but only time will tell if that's going to be today's video. Although for you, I think it might be either way. Now, as you can see, it is clear. Crystal clear, can see straight through. All the milk solids that were left, which there's quite a lot, have all floated to the bottom, and we should be able to just rack this nice and neatly straight off of them. So let's just move some things around carefully with this. And I think we want to take the lid off first, which is really on there. Now, on smell, it smells really good. It smells like a Blaand. And I don't see any indication that anything happened that shouldn't have. So we are good. I've never had a Blaand that went bad during fermentation, but because it's milk solids in there, you know, you want to be careful. So now, normally, as I cover myself in sanitizer, I say we put this in, let it sink to the bottom, and go. In this case, I'm leaving the cap on, and I'm not going to let this hit the bottom. I'm going to rack it up until I get all the clear liquid, and the second I think I get anything that's not, I am stopping this. So we want to be extra careful with this one. Couple pumps. So, as you can see, we started originally with 2 gallons of milk. And out of 2 gallons of milk, we ended up with a little over half a gallon of Blaand, which isn't really a bad ratio, but does show you like how much can go into this. Now I want to take a gravity reading and get rid of any sanitizer that still might be in any of this equipment. It smells so good. Cannot wait to try this. But first I want to see, is it dry? Is there still some gravity to it? All that other fun stuff. Nice. So we are at a 1.010. There is a touch of residual sweetness, which was to be expected because lactose is a non-fermentable sugar. So the yeast, we're probably never going to get to it. I did add a little bit of amylase enzyme to it in hopes that that would convert some of those lactose enzymes into fermentable sugar. And for me, it didn't work. It doesn't mean it wouldn't work for you. It does, however, mean we're going to have a slightly sweeter product, which I want to try, and I'm going to need a cup. The smell is very interesting. It smells like almost a white wine, but like a crisp white wine. I hate to say that it smells sweet, but I do get a sweetness off of it that I don't have much to attribute it to. And it's nice. It's a smooth wine. Really crisp finish, like it's in your mouth, holds there, and then leaves. Really subtle, really nice. As I did say though, there is lactose in here still, so if you cannot have lactose, this is probably not the beverage for you. But if you are a brewer, it's something you should try to do at least once. And if you're like me, you'll end up doing it over and over again because it's quite good. But it's a very interesting beverage, and it's something that you probably have never had before. And if you like white wine, you'll probably really like this. Next thing I want to do is bottle. Now, I have videos on bottling, so By the time I come back to you, they'll be bottled. Now, I got 3 full bottles and then 1 not so full bottle. So what happens next is, this bottle gets drunk today or tomorrow. Like, you can't let that much headroom be in a bottle. It's going to oxidize very quickly. You have to consume it, which, oh no, I really don't want to. How bad is this? That kind of thing. These 3 are shelf stable and will last for months, if not years, as is. As long as you keep it in a cool, dark environment. You know, you don't want to keep it on a windowsill in direct sunlight. You want to keep it out of the sunlight. You want to keep the temperature at least reasonable, or at least as stable as possible, and this will last. However, people who made Blaand tended to drink it at a younger age. I don't mean that they were younger. I mean that the beverage itself was on the younger side. Like, out of fermentation and then consumed, usually within a few weeks, if not a couple of months. Because it's really good as is and doesn't require the age to get better. I'm tempted to save a bottle for 1 year and see what it tastes like, but I can't actually promise it will last that long. Because it's really good. Anyway, this was Blaand 2023. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns about it, please leave it in the comments. If you make your own Blaand, please leave me a message in the comments telling me that you made it and how it turned out. I'm super interested to see other people's opinions on it. I think it's the type of beverage we could bring back and have more and more people making. Could you imagine seeing a commercial Blaand in your local winery? That'd be really fun. Although maybe it would be I don't know who would have to sell that. That'd be interesting. If you liked this video, please give me a like. If you want to see more videos like this or other meads, wides, Blaands, anything of the nature, hit subscribe and look through some of my notifications. But that's all I have for today, guys. I'm Phil. This is Phil with Facts. And until next time, cheers.